Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. St. Lucia is grappling with a decades-long increase in violent crime, particularly among young people. Recent incidents, such as a disturbing video showing young children openly displaying gang affiliations, have raised serious concerns about the role of parenting in this escalating crisis. This alarming trend has sparked public debate about the breakdown of family values and the impact of social and economic factors on youth development. Many believe that inadequate parenting, including neglect and a lack of guidance, contributes significantly to the rise in youth delinquency and criminal behavior. However, some argue that when children become adults, they are ultimately responsible for their own actions. So we ask, is inadequate parenting a significant factor contributing to youth delinquency in St. Lucia? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Yes, some of us. And again, we have to take the role of our parents. Sometimes we careless and the children go careless also. But again, perilous time shall come, and right now that it's there already. So we have to be an example so that children can learn from us. And sometimes the children does really want to go on their own and they doesn't obey, because obey is better than sacrifice. We have to make the children to obey us, and when they doesn't obey, let them go for them to see how it is, for them to learn the hard way, because we are living in a perilous time.
Mais en chaide c'est pas faute nous parce nous quoi surprise pour ouais et ben tant qui ça maman là nous quoi try bien lever en cas yo quoi trouver quoi aujourd'hui c'est pas toutes les nous ça blanc mais c'est pas rien et que l'autre bail là encore c'est maman là toujours quoi là yo en dehors là quoi dit yo innocent là yo vivant dans cas là pas dans temps yo ça problème là yo lever qui pas te supposé pour.
I believe most of the problems parents are responsible, because the Bible says, brought up a child in a way that he should go, and when he's old, he'll not depart from it. Now, some parents speak different things in front of the children, and they think the children cannot understand what they're saying. But most of the time, those things instill in the mind of the children, and they grow up with it, and they act on it, even though the parents later on, in later stage of the children's life, saying don't, but they already say it, and the children already have it in their mind. Most of the children have peer pressure, and when you see older people have peer pressure, far less than children. When you see you have children following other children that are bad apple, you make sure your children do the same as well.
Yes, it's our fault. The reason why, because you see, especially this time, the young children, they doesn't want to listen to parents. We want to be correct them, and they don't want to be to listen. But we want to be the best for them. They're supposed to come with the idea how we can be solve this problem for your young children. Whenever you see the children going with the public places and things, they act like a different way. And when you see the home is different environmental, so we want to give them the more educational.
No, brother, I will not say that. I will not say that, because the youth don't remain at home all the time. The youths are in school, they're in the streets, they're all over. They're meeting different people, they're copying from them, they're doing all sorts of things in the eyes of the children. It's not parents mainly. Of course, I would say parents have a little part to play in that, but not solely responsible for what the bad things that's going on with the children. I will not say that. I think the children get in a lot from schools too, because when the children go to the school, they meet different kinds of children from different areas, and they copying from them too. So I will not blame parents 100% on that. I will not even give parents a 50, I'll say 40. If the children are going out, 40% for parents, 60 for the outsiders.
Ma bakay di ma un parent responsable. Because maman y dit a vini mauvais si tellement. Et c'est pas tout partout par maman y parent kaye. So là yon maman y fait yon bagay. Ou pas ka blâmer parent, because il dit là ou ka lever ichou si tellement bien et que yo ka pon vieux chemin. So moi pas di parent responsable pour ça maman y fait hein. Bien on y pour lever ichou en manière, puis pas mettre de l'eau en yeux. But moi pas di parent responsable pour tout ça maman y fait.
Sometimes you bring up your kids as best as you can, and they still go astray. And then there are some parents that don't care. They don't really care. So when you look at it, it's a 50-50 thing. And sometimes the kids, they play kind of saintly in front of you, but when they go out, you know, it's and meet their friends, you'll be surprised to hear the things that they do.
Moi dis c'est parents responsables, mais gouvernement responsable aussi. Parce que si vous regardez l'internet là, toutes ces petits mamans là, ils ont 13 ans, ils ont 14, ils ont 15 ans. Ils ont phone, ils ont aller, ils ont tout cas de bagailles qui en l'internet là. À présent ça la teacher passe à parler ba petit maman l'école. Là supposé une police dans l'école qui search bag yo pour ça ouais ça yo ka faire. Oui parents yo un rôle pour ça jouer. Mais même dit temps là, gouvernement ni pour venir censure internet là. Censure faire accessible pour moun qui ni l'âge pour aller en l'air et c'est parents qui ka bay ces issue phone et rien yo vle garder en l'air là yo ka garder. Comment on ça contrôler ça?
Thanks for those responses. And now to our new discussion. Online shopping offers consumers convenience, price comparisons, and a vast selection. However, in St. Lucia, the rise of e-commerce poses challenges for in-person small local businesses. While online shopping benefits consumers, it can divert revenue from local stores, potentially leading to job losses and the decline in local community vibrancy. Some argue that these stores must adapt to the new digital environment by incorporating the use of the internet to promote their goods and services for purchase. But a few consumer advocates counter that the local stores simply cannot compete with the price points. So we ask, can local in-person retail stores in St. Lucia compete and remain viable in the face of online shopping? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.